I've always wanted to start a series of films outlining the reasons why we adored a certain football player, and I decided to start with Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho is one of those athletes who, for a variety of reasons, just cannot be despised. This is the same man who at the Bernabeu received a standing ovation from the supporters of the Whites' longtime adversaries, Los Merengues. He was unbeatable that day, and the Madridistas could do nothing but praise the Brazilian's brilliance. There will be many players that come and go, but none will compare to Ronaldinho. Here are 5 reasons why I adore Ronaldinho so much. Number 5, he was an artist. Football's major goal is to score goals, much like many people's main purpose in life is to make money. But for Ronaldinho, being happy was much more significant than simply scoring goals and winning matches. The main priority has always been for him to play the way he loved to. Because of this, anytime someone saw him perform, they were able to enjoy themselves while simultaneously witnessing unparalleled levels of genius. He didn't actually dribble, instead, he danced with the ball and forced the other players to dance alongside him. It was kind of like forcing a lady who can't dance to dance since you are such a wonderful dancer to go prom. I would be content for the rest of my life if Ronnie forced me to dance as a defender. Number 4, had fun in life. The fact that the former Barcelona star partied and behaved carelessly off the field was one of the reasons he never rose to the status of greatest player of all time. Even on the field, it helped define him because he made everything seem so simple, more on that later. In a single game, Ronaldinho might get a hat-trick before going directly to the pub to spend the evening with his buddies. Sometimes, even after losing a game, he would act in such manner, which contributed to his demise at Barcelona under Pep Guardiola. In fact, he did just that before Barcelona's matchup with Manchester United in the second leg of a Champions League semi-final. Yes, he was injured at the moment, but he had the arrogance to spend the evening drinking with his pals until the sun came up rather than concentrating on getting healthy as soon as possible. He constantly focused on having fun. He never focused on the pressure during playing, only on the enjoyment. Therefore, this is the reason why. Number 3, always happy. There are those players who, when you look at them, make you wonder what they must have gone through in life to have such a dejected visage devoid of any enjoyment. Even if it is disrespectful, it is often difficult to resist the urge to ignore them. Ronaldinho is another option. No matter what was happening or how he felt, the Brazilian simply grinned. He smiles as he passes 10 guys with a dribble. After scoring a miraculous goal, he beams. He grins as he loses a golden opportunity. As he exits the field after receiving a red card, he smiles. And that smile was just so beautiful. The viewers could genuinely feel positive and happy by just looking at those big teeth shining with that mesmerizing smile that stretched from ear to ear. There were times when he was accused of not caring too much and that everything was a joke to him. Perhaps it was. Perhaps, for Ronnie, life is not meant to be lived with seriousness because after all, we are all going to die eventually. Number 2, on the football field, he had it so easy. Ronaldinho was entertaining to watch when playing football, as was already noted. His method of operation seemed to come naturally. It appeared almost as if he was born to play the game, perhaps he was, and almost as if he had been doing it ever since his mother carried him. The man was always being marked since you can't leave someone like him unmarked. He would then gradually back away from his marker. He had already caused harm and was gone before his marker even noticed it, poof. Those crazy dribbles, those incredible no-look passes, those moments of free-flowing football. God, who was that? Was he God or was he an angel come to bring us joy? I don't know, but an ordinary mortal couldn't perform the feats Ronaldinho did on a football field, thus he can't be that. When he was at his finest, it was as if a transcendental lady was weaving a tapestry at her own leisure on a loom while time stopped still and watched with its mouth open and eyes rolling. Number 1, motivation. As you watched him play, it became clear that he was far superior to everyone else on the field. As you watched him play, it occurred to you that perhaps God exists and is expressing himself poetically via Ronaldinho playing football. As you saw him, you came to understand what life was all about and how important it is to love what you do. We all chase for flashy, brand new sports vehicles, the sexiest woman, the huge salary, and so many other best things that we frequently become distracted and forget what is truly important: happiness. Everything else comes into place if you are content with what you are doing. Football made Ronaldinho happy, and as a result, he received the nicest vehicles, liquor, women, and everything else since he was the absolute best. He was Ronaldinho Gaucho, and he was not just a football player, he was a way of life. He was the love of my life and the love of every football fan. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, like and share for more amazing videos. Tell us in a comment, do you love Gaucho? What kinds of players do you like most?